Head up over the channel. Thank you for tuning in. Now, there's a video going viral right now. It's called Hurt Bae. Why did you cheat? Exes confront each other, and basically, it's a woman who's hurt, and she confronts her ex dude on why he cheated and how many times did he cheat or whatever. So, and by the way, man, in my opinion, this video is fake. Okay, this video is staged. It looked like two actors. It's staged, but they're claiming that they're saying on the internet that Leonard, which is the guy in the video, Leonard is pretty much the most hated man on social media right now. But let me play the clip. I'm gonna just play the audio. So, and then I'm gonna cut it off at the good part. I'll just play the good part and cut it off. So, all right.
I would go through his phone and I would see text messages or pictures of girls, and then I would ask him about it. And sometimes he would lie and just say oh, that's not true, you don't know what you're talking about. And he said oh, I'll stop, but then he didn't. One time I went to his room and he had someone else in his room and he told me to leave. And I went back to my room and I just cried the whole night. And then I think I went on a little while without talking to you, and then you said something oh, I'm sorry, I'm not gonna do it again.
There was kind of a point where things weren't the same.
What do you mean?
Just you would always go through my phone or my computer.
Yeah, I didn't trust you.
If you would go to that measure to find whatever, why wouldn't you just leave?
Exactly. Why didn't you just leave? Why didn't you have the strength to get up and leave the first time you caught me cheating? Why are you sitting here coming back to me and then let me keep playing.
I don't know, I think I was stupid. How many times did you cheat on me?
I don't know.
If you had to say.
I wasn't counting.
So she gets up and walks away, and the rest of the video is just, it's not even worth that. That was a good part. Okay. First of all, I like to say this. I'm tired of society making black males the poster children of infidelity. I'm sick and tired of that. All men cheat. All men of every race cheats. It's just different races, different men in different races, they cheat differently. Black and Latino men, they more so like to have another girlfriend or another family on the side. Polygamy. All right. It's whereas I see a lot of whites and Asians and Indians, East Indians, they like to they have a wife and children, but they'll pay for sex and then they'll go back home. They'll pay for sex, never see the woman again, go back home. A lot of black men don't like doing that. I'm gonna pay for sex for the finest girl and then never see her again. All this, that's just something we really don't like doing. We trick off our money a little differently, but I'm tired of society, making black men the poster children of infidelity. Okay, everybody cheats. I'm in Thailand right now. Okay, I see men of all races come out here. The black people don't travel anyway, but I mainly see a lot of white males and other different Asian males and different men of different backgrounds come out here and smash with women and men out here. I see it all day, every day. You have a conversation with a hoe, and they'll tell you, like, yeah, most of the men that come around me, most of them are married. They got families back home. Okay, so, because I hear some people saying, like, oh, a guy told me that black men are the worst, they're the worst cheaters, and this, that, and the third. No, everybody cheats. Okay? Second of all, this video here is fake. I don't believe it's real for 1 second. But let me get on the women for a second. A lot of these women, they were going in on this dude. They were talking about, I had one comment. My phone is dead. I can't even read it. But she was talking about, a lot of men, they put us through emotional abuse and this, that, and the third. Listen here, if you were a woman who deserves respect, a woman with, some self-respect about herself, who had dignity, then you wouldn't put up with a man cheating on you one time. Okay? It's just women like drama. In the beginning of this video, I didn't play it, but she said that, well, he tried to get with her the first time because they were in class together or something like that. She didn't like him, so then they moved into the same apartment building. He met her on the elevator. He helped her with her groceries upstairs, and then they hit it off. Okay? Women love abuse. And it's a black woman in the video. A lot of black women, I really don't want to beat up on women, but a lot of women, they like... they don't like a straight up and down good guy who, has a lot going for himself, educated, has a good career. That's boring to them. A guy who is, who has a schedule, that's boring to her. If there isn't drama going on in her life, she don't want a guy. And this woman who got cheated on like that, how many times did you cheat on me? I don't know. I can't count. I caught him with a girl in his room and, he told me to leave. I'm pretty sure she had other dudes because black men I will say this, black men are probably the thirstiest dudes on the planet. There was probably a brother on the side who graduated, has a house, has a nice car, good job, who's probably hitting the line, like trying to get with her. The whole time. There were probably other guys trying to get with her the whole time that were good dudes. But you chasing after, ass whoopers, thugs, and cheaters all day. And I'm not saying this guy's a thug. I'm not saying this guy's an ass whooper. But, according to the video, which I think is fake, he is a cheater. That's what women like. Women like dudes who are pre-chosen, who all the hoes want. Okay? If you ain't got hoes chasing after you, especially black women, they don't want you. If you are at a certain age, I would say about 25, 26 and older, and you don't have no kids, they think you're weird. Like, you weird? How? You don't have any kids? No. Usually back in the days, black men if a black man was 30, he used to get a standing ovation if he didn't have a kid. That's like the ideal dude that women wanted back then, if he didn't have any kids. Now you don't have no kids, it's like something's wrong with you. Why doesn't a woman want to have kids with you? Something wrong with you? Obviously, hoes don't like you, so therefore I don't like you. Some women like, they probably thought you was attractive the entire time they knew you, but they never liked you. They never shown any interest or anything until you date one like a bad bitch in the neighborhood, a bad bitch that used to go to y'all school, and now all of a sudden she just wants you. Oh, you messing with her? Damn, he got it going on like that? Okay, I'ma holler at him. Man, let me tell you, if this guy never cheated on her and he was a square and girls weren't after him like that and he was just a regular guy, the relationship probably wouldn't have lasted that long. I don't like how a lot of women, that's why I like some women that I get with, I refuse to ask them like, hey, how come you and the last dude broke up? Because it's never them. You don't ever hear a woman saying like, hey, it was his fault, he was crazy. I mean, they always say that. They never say like, hey, I'm just stupid. I like drama. All right. If you're not a fucking idiot, then I don't like you. If you're not gang, I don't like you. If you're not in them streets, I don't like you. Like Beyonce said, if his status ain't hood, I'm not checking for him. Y'all remember that? Like Young Buck said, you said you want a thug, don't be scared now. I mean, these women, they love no good men. That's what they want. It's exciting. To be unpredictable, your emotions just, you never know when your emotions going to go up and down. Come on now. Because I'm pretty sure if she cheated on him one time, that dude would be gone. He wouldn't take that shit. He has enough self-respect to be like, no, fuck this. Because if it was the other way around and he was up on here crying, asking her, man, why'd you cheat on me? Why'd you cheat on me? How many times did you cheat on me? Did he lick your ass? Did he put it in your ass? He did it froggy style. Oh, on the couch. I bought that couch. You know, me and my mother, we picked that couch up for us. Come on, like the internet would be like, hey, get over it. The internet would be going in on him. Still, damned if you do, damned if you don't. They're going in on him now. They were going in on him if it was the other way around and he was the bitch crying. Okay? Man, all these women, they talking shit or whatever, man. Please, man. These women, they got a dude on their line right now. Their main dude, it'd be like, bitch, shut the fuck up. And they get quiet and they still with him to this day. How many people how many women you know are in a relationship with an ass whooper? They don't have kids with each other. They don't really live with each other like that. And she could just move on, but she still keeps going back with him. Women like abuse. Don't put this, and I don't like this emotional abuse because women, they'll call the police over emotional abuse, or the way he talked to me. Because, people are tying abuse with, physical violence, but there is no physical violence. But, no, since you're arguing with her and you're getting loud with her, oh, that's emotional abuse. No, you're doing it to yourself because after you leave him, the next guy you get with is going to be another emotional abuse situation. I knew this, like, this one girl I was dating, right? Her friend had a daughter. It was a Caucasian girl. She had a daughter by this other Caucasian man. And the Caucasian man he was like an ass whooper, right? So she left the city that she was from, moved to another city. The man, never came around to see his daughter. She then gets with this Jamaican guy. This Jamaican guy has a wife or a girlfriend and a couple kids with her. And the Jamaican guy met her and, they were messing around each other for a couple years, right? And I found out that he's always came to her place in the middle of the night, had sex with her, and then after he was done having sex with her, he'd leave. Their relationship or the situation, quote unquote, was nothing more than that. For 2 years, she didn't know where he lived, where his house was for the 2 years at that point when I found out about them two. For 2 years, she didn't know where he lived. She was always crying and she kept going back to the dude. The guy would just come over the next day, call her his queen, and give her some flowers, and she'd forgive him. Then she ended up getting pregnant by the guy, and she had another daughter. And you're doing that to yourself. Most of these women, man, when shit like this, when you asking somebody how many times you cheat on me, obviously you caught him cheating more than once. And like he said, if you go into that measure to find out what I'm doing and going through my phone and going through my computer. Why don't you just leave? I don't know. I'm stupid. Yeah, you stupid. Most women, they think, they come on, man. Y'all think too much with your hearts. Y'all don't think with your brains. Not all women, but a lot of women out here. I can't feel sorry. Well, he cheated on. How many times? That's like, when a woman said, well, he was an ass whooper. How many times did he put hands on you? If it was more than twice, I don't feel sorry for you. The first time, whatever. You forgave him, whatever. After the second time, if you still getting your ass whooped, I don't feel sorry for you. If somebody is cheating on you all the time, and I don't feel sorry for you if you're crying. That's you. If you're a real woman, if you're a real woman with self-respect and with some self-worth, if you're worth something, you wouldn't take a man cheating on you one time. You like, look, I mean, you can have her. I don't care. I got other men on my line who is dying to be with me, who is making more money than you, who got it going on, who's more popping than you, and I'm loyal to you, and this is what you do to me. Oh, I'm out. I can respect a woman doing that. There would be no Hurt Bae video. There should be no. Women see themselves in that because they love the games. There's a man right now on her line begging to get with her. He's a loyal cat. He wants to be in a monogamous relationship. He's not a cheater, but she wouldn't give him the time of day because he's not gang, because he don't got the hoes. Because his phone ain't blowing up in the middle of the night. I'm over and I'm out, man. Like and subscribe. Peace.